Do you want to live an adventure life full of difficulties and challenge? Do you have objects in your life? This video will make you learn everything related to this life. In this video you benefit more things, more steps that are the first step in your life, the first step in your mind. This video is about a short story of a boy with his father, son with his father. To know more about our stories, please share it with your friends and subscribe and follow us. When my father was old, I thought he didn't understand life anymore. He would sit in silence for hours, watching the sun set behind our small home. I always busy working, busy talking, busy chasing something I couldn't even name. I didn't understand those words then, but now, as I sit here, years later, alone I finally do. This is the story of a man who left his father, not because he didn't love him, but because he thought success mattered more than presence. It's a story about time, about loss, and about learning the hardest lesson of all that life's true meaning is not found in what we earn, but in what we give. I left my father when he needed me most. I said, I will come back when I make enough money. He smiled and said, I will wait. I worked, I grew, I succeeded, but the more I achieved, the emptier I felt. And when I finally returned home, proud, tired, ready to share my success, I found silence waiting for me. My father was gone. Only a letter remained. It said, my dear son, I'm happy you learned how to live. I only wish I could have taught you how to stop. Because for the first time, I realized something every human learns too late. The lost time and presence cannot be postponed. When I read those words, it was as if my father was still watching, still teaching me the silence. From that day, I made a promise. I would stop running from silence. I would listen to others, to the word, myself. And I started learning English, same way you're listening to stories. Because just like life, language is not only about speaking, it's about understanding. When you listen deeply, you don't just learn English, you learn empathy, you learn patience, you learn connection. When you read a story in English, don't rush to translate. Close your eyes and feel it. When a character speaks, imagine their tone. When a sentence touches your heart, repeat it aloud. Make it your own. This is how I held. This is how I grew. This is how I trained my heart and my tongue to move together. You see, English is not just a subject, it's a mirror, a reflection of how you think, how you feel, how you live. When you speak with calm, your words carry space. When you listen with focus, your language gains strength. When you understand emotion, your speech becomes real. That is the secret no textbook can teach you. Because every time I speak a new word, I also remember an old truth that learning any language, just like living a good life, begins with presence. So if you are watching this, don't rush your journey. Don't say, I will start tomorrow. Start now. Read one story in English today. Listen deeply. Speak it aloud. And when you make mistakes, smile. Because every word, every error, every effort is a step forward. And when you learn with awareness, your English and your life begin to change. Remember this. Nothing you truly love is ever lost. No people, no words, no lessons. They live inside you, waiting for the moment you stop and listen. So take your first step, not just to learn English, but to understand yourself. Because the more you listen, the more you live. So, my friends, thank you for watching our video. I hope you like our short stories. Share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe and follow.